Yes. Welcome back to another stream. That was a very polite wave. That was very polite. Kind of polite
I'm
here.
trying to be more welcoming. So
Oh yeah, to allow the new people. Hello, new people.
this is my
Welcome to
intro.
City Extra.
Hello, City fans. Welcome to the stream. Like it.
Love it. He's right though. If you're not already, there's 115 people in here. Whoa, what are charges for Man City? And no one's liked it. I mean, 63 people have liked it, so big up to you lot. But you know what I mean? Where's the other charges at? Where's the other charges that have not liked it? There's 115 of you in here. Big up to everyone in the stream. If you're not already, please subscribe. We're going to go through the West Ham preview for this stream. Straight after this, we've got an opposition preview, which is it's scheduled to go live. So we're actually on the minutes because that is scheduled to go live. Let me just check. Have I scheduled that at the right time? I have. That's going to go live at 7:45 p.m. So we need to be done by 7:45 p.m. so you can all go straight over that, watch the opposition preview with West Ham Fan TV. That's the plan.
Good video as well, man. It's a good video. He gives us a lot of insight into West Ham and what we should expect tomorrow and their feelings around it. So it's always good to get a gauge of how the opposition are feeling. And they're, you know what? I'll give you a little bit of a not a spoiler, but they're confident. So make sure you look out for it.
Nice. Right then. So West Ham. First things first. Are you nervous? How are you feeling, bro? Like, do you know what I mean? What's the general vibe around this game?
Excitement.
Yeah. All right.
Because I'm loving this mindset I've got myself in of winning every game. You know, going 5 in a row, 6 in a row, 7 in a row, 8 in a row. I want that. And now that the international break is over and the first game is here to get more onto that run and get back into that run, I want City to just hit the ground hard tomorrow, get straight in. You know, I don't want any like momentum broken because of the break. I don't want any slow start tomorrow. I don't want to concede any early goals. I want City to go out and do City tomorrow. Me and you both know, bro, if City hit their levels tomorrow, we're winning this game. And I want to see City hit levels. You know what I mean? I want us to keep stamping our authority that this early part of the season syndrome that we're usually suffering with, it's a myth now. It doesn't exist anymore. Pep's back. You know, we got a couple injuries, but if there's any man to fix that, it's Pep. The players, you, me, chat, we should all be gassed, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident going into tomorrow's game. Just as we should be, man. We've started the season really well, and I want it to continue. I know we've got a few injuries, which we'll obviously speak about a little bit. But I don't think it's enough to derail us. I think we should still be confident with the side that we've got. Like I said, Pep is the man to fix that. He is now back. And West Ham, I don't think it'll be an easy game. I don't think we're just going to roll over West Ham. I don't think that's going to be the scenario that we'll see at all. But I do think City will get away with the 3 points. I think we'll come away with it. I think I think we're going to continue this trajectory that we're on, and it's only going to put doubts into all the others, which we all hope for.
The thing is, man, like people like City fans, there's a lot of City fans just like, doesn't matter who we're playing against, we're gonna win. And I do buy into that sentiment a lot. I do believe on the basis that City hit their level, we beat anybody. I fully back that. But when you preview games like we do and we talk about City as much as we do, you do have to take games in isolation. So taking this game in isolation, looking at all the variables considered in tomorrow's fixture, there is banana skin, potential.
Yeah.
There's things that can derail us tomorrow. There's things that could go against us tomorrow. I mean, West Ham are 3 wins and a draw so far this season. They've beaten Brighton. They've beaten Chelsea, having been 1-0 down. That's impressive. West Ham clearly no joke. West Ham full of confidence, full of momentum. And something that we can say about everybody we play against is when we come to town, we are their Champions League final. We are the big dogs coming to their stadium. So they're going, this is an opportunity to make a statement. If West Ham were to get something off City tomorrow, that's going to give a statement to everybody else saying West Ham are serious. West Ham are no joke. So West Ham are going to come out tomorrow with a game plan that they're going to stick to and do their best to execute in the hope that they can get something. So it's not going to be easy. They're not going to just lie down and say the treble winners are in town. Let them have the 3
Yeah,
points and
here you
we'll
go,
all
take
call
the
it a
3
day.
points. Yeah, that ain't gonna be it.
Nah, man. West
ain't gonna be
Ham
it.
are playing tomorrow to get something. They want to leave tomorrow with something. So, like I keep referring to, City got to hit levels. City got to hit levels. We cannot be complacent. We can't go down there being like, we're the treble winners. You're the Conference League winners. There's levels to our game. We're better than you. And something we've been very good at is avoiding that over the years. Pep doesn't allow complacency. So,
I was just
yeah,
about
man,
to
you know
say
what I'm saying?
that Pep ain't gonna allow no complacency in this. Just as he takes every game very seriously. Now you can see sometimes that some players will have a natural drop off because and maybe City don't get into the highest of gears against teams, but it's all about what's needed to win them games. I do think it'll take a bit of a step up from City to beat West Ham tomorrow. I don't see it being just an easy game. Now we have said this against other sides like Newcastle. I expected that to be City going to have to play at the best, and it didn't really work out that way. But at West Ham at London Stadium, I do think they'll be right up for it. Obviously, like you said, they've started the season really well. The joint second, which is probably the best way of saying it. And they'll want to continue that. And just because City are there, just because we won the treble, they ain't going to scare and back themselves into a corner. They're going to go all out for it. So, on the flip side, City should do the exact same. We should be taking this extremely serious, and we should be playing at our absolute best, which I think we will.
I mean, Corey in the chat says Hughes stop being soft on West Ham or beating them 2-3-0. I believe that's a very possible outcome.
Possible.
I believe City can do that. But what I'm saying is, if you don't become as successful as we have by being complacent and just saying everybody we play we're going to steamroll 2 and 3-0. I mean, bar last season, the first game of last season we beat West Ham 2-0 to the Haaland brace. The other previous 2 times we went there, we drew 2 each. The second last day of the season, the Aston Villa season, and they knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. I think you were at it possibly on penalties. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that was absolutely steaming.
So what I'm saying is this hasn't always been an easy place for us to go. West Ham full of confidence right now off the back of the beginning of their season. Like Jordan said, joined second place. Like, it's not one of those games you can look at and go, easy. If it's at home, granted, I'll probably say, you know what, I feel different because the Etihad is somewhat of a fortress. But going down to their place, you know what their fans are like as well. You do have to show it the respect it deserves. And that's what Pep has done to create such a winning mentality, is that every single game has to be showed the respect it deserves. There's no game you can say that's a guaranteed 3 points. Look at Arsenal last season. A massive mistake Arsenal made last season was after the March international break, bro. Yeah, they were identifying the games that they believe if they win these games they'll win the league. I'm like, hang on. You're overlooking Southampton, who you drop points against ultimately. You're overlooking West Ham, who you drop points ultimately against. And you're overlooking, was it Brighton as well, who you ultimately drop points. You can't overlook anybody in a title race. Anybody can take points off you if you're not on it.
End of the day, it's the Premier League, man. And the reason that it's one of the best leagues in the world, or the best in the league in the world, is because of the competition that's there. From top to bottom, you know that anyone can take points off anyone. It just happens. Do you know what I mean? It just happens. It's which is good. It's good for the league. It's good as a spectacle, and it keeps it from being like very just one-sided the whole time. Corey's giving it bigger in the chat, man. He says, Hugh, we're winning 3-0. I'm not phased one bit. That's some confidence you got there, man. And I back it. I back that confidence. You should be confident in your team, definitely. But I don't expect it to be just an easy game. We might win 3-0, but I think City'd have to play well to get 3-0. I don't think we'd. I don't. If we play shit, I don't see us getting a 3-0 win against West Ham. I think it'd be more difficult.
I've no issue with anybody predicting 3-0. If you were to predict that now, I'd have no issue with that. But we're talking about the overall flow of the game and what we can expect from the football match, the 90 minutes in between us and getting that 3-0 at the end, hopefully. And what we're saying is you have to show that 90 minutes that you're going to go up against West Ham for respect, because they've deserved that so far. Last season, they won the Europa Conference League. This season, they're off to a flyer. You know, they've probably had harder fixtures than us so far this season. And this will probably be our hardest fixture so far in the campaign. You know, Newcastle probably should have been, but that was at home. West Ham away. It's no joke.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Right. That's that side of things. Obviously, that's the initial speak into that. Do you think... I'm just moving on to injuries. We know that Kovacic is out, Jack Grealish is out, and John Stones is also confirmed out. Do you think that's something to worry about? Or do you think we're chill?
Mm, I mean, we didn't have Stones or Grealish for Fulham,
Yeah, yeah.
and we were kind of chill. I think Kovacic is a big blow
I
for the
agree.
overall balance.
Yeah, I
For
agree.
the overall balance in the midfield, I think we'll be fine without Kovacic and Grealish, or Stones and Grealish. I know we'll do predicted 11, but I think Kovacic is a big miss because he's able to control and dictate the way maybe a Gundogan used to. Similarly, that kind of presence in midfield is very important to our overall style of play. So Pep kind of has to make his mind up. He's got decisions to make as to who he feels can do that because Alvarez, that's not his game. Alvarez is all about getting forward and getting into goal scoring positions. Phil Foden, maybe. Is Nunez going to come in? I don't know. We'll do the predicted 11, but it's not ideal. It's not ideal having 4 players of importance injured, but this is the name of the game. We don't cry about these things. We're not like Klopp and these kind of managers and fan bases saying, "Oh well, we have all these injuries. What do you expect us to do?" Now we get on with it, man.
Yeah, get
Pep
on
will
with it.
find a solution.
On the predicted 11, should we go through it?
Do it, man. Smash the like button, chat, man. 100 likes, 200 in the building. That's a pretty good ratio. If you haven't done so already, smash the like button. We're going to do our predicted 11 right now. Get involved. Give us your thoughts on who you would like to see start tomorrow. What's best considering all the injuries. So yeah, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new about the town.
Yes. I just put a poll in the chat as well before, and I put like the stream, please, and I put OK Captain Murray or OK Bossman JP, and it's 45% Captain Murray, 55% Bossman JP. So decent. At least all you liking the stream and that. Not all of you, because there's still 100 people who've not done it, but I appreciate the people who have done it. It massively helps us. Right, predicted 11. I guess the obviously easy way to start is Edison in net because that's just definitely happening. Then your back line, I think Kyle Walker starts personally. I don't even know what I'm gonna go with on the back line. I think it's Pep, yeah. I think Pep's probably gonna go with Diaz is a definite. It'll be Diaz. I just don't know whether he's gonna play Gvardiol or not. That's where my issue is. I could see it being Ake, Diaz, Akanji, Walker. I could see that because he likes Akanji inverting.
Ake, Diaz, Akanji, Walker.
I'd
personally prefer Vardiol.
I want Gvardiol. I was just trying to in my head. I think Pep will go with Akanji.
I think Vardiol is a better passer of the ball than Akanji. I think he's a better technical footballer. And if you're missing some of the crucial midfielders, maybe Vardiol could be a bit more of an asset there. Not to say Akanji's bad at it, but I like Vardiol's passing range and his ability to break through the lines with his passing. So that's the kind of the reasoning behind why I would go with Vardiol. But like you said, we know Pep. He loves Akanji.
Would you go Gvardiol left back or Ake left back?
Either or. I'd go either or.
Yeah.
And then in possession, one of them can invert or push up.
Yeah. All right then. That's I'm game for that. I like that. I think it's more the ideal centre back line that I like anyway, especially with Diaz and Gvardiol on the same side. So Walker, Diaz, Ake and Gvardiol in it. What about line?
We thought Ake was injured there. He got injured in the first international game, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's out." And then he turned up against Ireland on Sunday, so he seems to be fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe he just picked up a knock or something like that, so he just had to get checked or something. Yeah, I think that's a strong back line. I'd be confident with that.
Yeah, I like that back line.
Right, midfield wise, we know it's going to be Rodri because injuries anyway, and Calvin Phillips ain't going to play in that position. Now, we know that Kovacic is in the bin. We know De Bruyne's in the bin. So, I think you could see Bernardo Silva playing midfield.
When was the last time Bernardo played midfield?
I don't know. I think it's been a while.
It's been a minute, man. He plays right wing now.
Yeah. Just in my head, I think that unless he starts Nunez.
In my head, he's going Alvarez and Foden. That's his two. attacking
It's
mid.
so attacking though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's so it's full send. That is full
Yeah,
send.
I think I prefer Bernardo, but in my head I think he's going to go Alvarez Foden.
Alvarez Foden then. See, in my
Chat,
head,
man.
yeah, chat. What are you saying, innit? Pebble Dash says
Chat.
Bernardo and Nunez in midfield. Dundan Tri says Bernardo Alvarez. Um, it's hard, man. It's a difficult one because in my head I'm thinking he's going to play Foden and Doku as the wingers. Foden,
I think just
Doku as the
based off.
wingers, and then Bernardo inside with someone. One of the
Well,
others.
Foden has predominantly played midfield this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, but then someone mentioned in the chat that we'll go into a back three. Walker will pretty much push forward. Foden will invert inside from the right hand side and become another midfielder, basically.
Mm.
But then,
Well, you could argue the exact same thing then for Bernardo to do that.
yeah, you could argue what did he do at Fulham?
Was it Foden? It was you had Kovacic and Alvarez, and you had Foden and Doku in either wing, but they were switching a lot.
Yeah, they switched, didn't they? Yeah. And he played Alvarez in midfield. I can see Alvarez definitely starting in mid.
I think Alvarez nailed on to be one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Alvarez is going to be one of these two players. I know the formation isn't right. It won't be this formation.
I think what Hawk H says here is probably the right one. Bernardo and Foden will rotate, so you could line one up in midfield in the right wing, but they'll chop and change. They'll chop and change as to who's out wide and who's in the center.
So if we put Alvarez over here onto this left hand side a little bit, put Foden in here,
yeah,
then
you have
Bernardo right wing over here.
But because we're putting him up as a right winger, it doesn't mean he's set in stone to be out there for the whole game like a Mahrez would. Bernardo and Foden would be fluid.
Yeah, very fluid. You got to allow this for this kind of formation as well, because at times you'll see Alvarez pushed up really close to Haaland, allowing a bit of space, and then left wing, obviously Grealish can't play, so it's got to be Doku, isn't it?
Yeah, Jezza.
Jezza. Now I think that's probably I think we've got a high chance of that being the team,
You know what, man? I think that's an exciting team.
It's definitely exciting. It's pure attacking. You've got Alvarez and Foden in there in the midfield. It's pure attacking that. It might be a little bit too much attacking.
Nah, the defense is still solid as fuck.
Yeah,
you got Rodri and the four boys behind them.
Zinnikal there says Bob might play. I don't think Bob will start. He might play if we're winning the game comfortably.
Bernardo will do a lot of defensive work as well. He'll track back on that side.
Yeah, Bernardo will track back. Alvarez midfield, says Corey. Yeah, Alvarez will be in the midfield there like he is. Katso Bokulo, I don't know if I said that right, says West Ham's strength is midfield this season. They are strong, especially with Ward-Prowse playing Cam. I need Nunez to help Rodri. That doesn't make sense. I'd like Nunez to start. That's why I entitled this stream Nunez to start, ? And debut for Nunez. Sorry. I think Nunez will play. I think he'll come on at some point. It's not like the guy hasn't been playing football at all and he's joined City and he's been out. The guy just had a red card and obviously he only played a couple of games for Wolves. But he looked decent against United. He's clearly match fit. It's just whether he's embedded into the City side yet. Now, listening to what Pep said in the press conference kind of gives me the vibe that he's still got a bit to go. But I think he'd come on.
Yeah, I mean, if you like, this is our, as you said, it's a very attacking team. If you want to make it slightly more defensive, you put in Nunez because he's going to give you that deeper lying solidity. Like he'll drop in beside Rodri. Nunez can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing is, if Nunez plays, who gets taken out?
Probably Alvarez.
Alvarez gets
probably
taken
Alvarez,
out.
yeah. But he's been playing so well, Alvarez.
Yeah. Julian there says, ain't no way Bernardo up front if him and Foden are on the field. Bernardo's better defensively, so he'll play the Gundo role and help defend at times. That's kind of what I was getting at before, but we did say when we put him on the pitch here that Foden and Bernardo will heavily rotate. But you could see like if Foden, if you pushed Foden out onto the wing and then Bernardo into the midfield, like and help out Rodri, you could see obviously Kyle Walker on this side will predominantly bomb up this way, and then Foden will push inside kind of thing. But like I say, it's very fluid. It's very fluid the way that we've kind of gone with it. But
I mean, just because we line them up in a certain area of the pitch doesn't mean that's going to be where they're stuck.
Yeah, it's not. It's not set in stone, isn't it? Yeah. But I like the team, man. I like it. Chat, W team or L team, innit? What are you saying? If this was the team tomorrow, or W or L, are you liking it or not?
I mean, the thing with Nunez is I get we're all excited to see Nunez. I am excited to see Nunez. I get excited to see new signings tug out for the first time and take to the pitch just to see what they look like. But is it a risk? Going to, in my opinion, the toughest game of the season so far. We've got a few injuries there to put that pressure on him straight away. Or would it make more sense to get a foothold in the game with players who know what they're doing, they're more confident and more comfortable, and then bring Nunez on with 20 minutes, half an hour to go?
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I think Nunez will play the last 20 minutes.
I think so too.
I don't think he'll play any more than that. I just think he'll play the last 20 minutes, which is fine. I'd be happy to see that.
If he had played against Fulham, if he had got minutes against Fulham, I might be more
inclined to.
I might have felt more like you could throw him in, but to give him a start tomorrow, I don't know. Is he quite ready for that?
It's very risk, very full risk. Do you think there's? This might be a question I just ask all season. And chat fully disconnected.
To me?
No. Oh, from my side, my computer just disconnected from OBS. If people got a little bit, see, look, Lazuli there, me, our stream died. For some reason, OBS just randomly disconnected. So if anyone just got a bit of buffer, you just got to allow it. Yeah, lag. Yeah, we're live again. Yeah, we are live again. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a meme now about Calvin Phillips, but I don't. It's not even worth the conversation, bro. It is. He's genuinely only going to play the last 10 minutes of football matches, if that.
It's working now. I think we're good.
Yeah, we are back.
We're fine. I think with Calvin Phillips, unfortunately for him, it's baby steps. Like the 10-minute cameo against Fulham, it won't do him any harm. But every time he gets 10, 15 minutes, doesn't matter what the scoreline is, you got to play 110%, mate. You got to go and show that you got something about you. It's not you can't just come on and be like one of these guys now that just sees the game out. You got to show us something if you really want any real minutes. So, like I said, it's going to be a slow process for him and baby steps. But he opted to stick around, man. He opted to fight for his place. So I'm sure he understands the process ahead of him. At least I'd like to think he does. So if he gets 10 minutes at the end against West Ham, they got to be a huge 10 minutes for him. You know what I mean? He's got to make those 10 minutes be. There's got to be standouts in those 10 minutes. There's got to be moments you can say he came on and did this, and he came on and look what he did there. They can't just be he came on and he fitted in. You need to show us something.
That's the issue that he's got now, is because he's not just at a point of, oh yeah, he can come in if he slots in nicely and looks good, he'll be fine. But he's now in a position where he's pretty much got to stand out. He's got to fully stand out. Which is a shame, man. It's a shame. But it's what it is. He's got to deal with it. It's fortunate that he's still here, though, given our injury situation. Because with Kovacic getting injured now, I'm not sure how long he'll be out for. It's good job he's around, really, because we might have to use him, which I don't really want to push. But we might end up having to use Calvin Phillips, especially in like Champions League games.
I tell you what, bro, I wouldn't be totally against Calvin Phillips starting the Newcastle away game in the Carabao Cup.
That's a risk, that. But then,
it's a risk, bro. But you know what I mean. You got to protect
you have to protect
the big dogs,
the big donnies, in it.
We don't even know if Kovacic will be back for that. I mean, you can start Nunez.
Yeah, you can start Nunez. This is the thing. This is why we need our bench. Something that's not something that we're not even spoke about. But this is our predicted 11, by the way. So big up everyone. I've seen a few people saying W when they seen this team. So love that. Just gonna switch back here. Our bench tomorrow has the potential to be horrendous, given obviously the team that we just started there. Because if it's a team that we just started then you'll have Ortega and Carson on the bench. You'll have Rico Lewis on the bench. Ortega, Carson, Rico Lewis. You'll have Akanji, Phillips, Oscar Bob.
Oh dear God. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else?
Can we field a full team? Nunez,
yeah.
Gomez. Is that it?
Who else?
I think that's.
Please.
Please tell me there's someone that we're just missing out on. Please.
That's all.
I beg, that's all. Decent bench, to be fair. Pep. Bring Pep on.
Bro, there's no attacking options other than Oscar Bob and Sergio Gomez.
This is basically what our bench will be. It'll be, I've just typed it out here. It'll be Ortega, Carson, Rico Lewis, Ake, Gomez, Phillips, Nunez, and Oscar Bob. That stinks. This is the issue, man. We don't have any options from the bench at all. But so that you basically field your strongest 11 and hope we win.
There's no attacking options other than
Gomez
and Oscar Bob.
Yeah. The bench is dead, man. The bench is dead. That is an issue, and it's something that people have been speaking about now. But
City have 3 teams that could win the Premier League. Shut up.
Shut up. City's bench will win the Prem. Mad. And that's the issue. Obviously, with us getting rid of players like Mahrez, Gundogan, things like that, you do kind of see, and obviously with the injuries, you do kind of see where kind of it's worrying, man. It's worrying. But Pep doesn't like subs anyway, Pepe the Panda says, and that's very true.
Yeah, this could be a no sub day.
Yeah, it stinks of a no sub day. Unless we're 3-0 up. If we're 3-0 up, I think it'd be something like Nunez, or like he'll come on, maybe Phillips, maybe Oscar Bob, something like that.
Gomez come on left wing, he did well against Fulham.
Gomez, yeah, he did. He actually did bits when he came on against Fulham.
Sick assist for Haaland's last goal.
Max in Top says, dude, you went from babyface to Khabib, the UFC fighter. Yeah, man.
Jody Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, love it. Get me in that ring. Don't get me in that ring. In the octagon, get me in there. I'd be terrible at UFC, me. I'd gas out so fast.
I'd be sick when I choke anyone out.
Oh yeah, I reckon. I reckon you do bits. I reckon you'd be a good fighter. You.
I've been doing kickboxing for like 6 months now.
Have you? Oh yeah, I think you mentioned this to me before actually. So yeah, so don't mess with Hugh in it. If you see him and he's doing them fan cams and that, and you think you can come and bully him, not a chance, mate. You get kickboxed to the brain, mate.
This is not a license to come and assault me, by the way.
Yeah, it's not. But he will log you off. He will.
See, I send for KSI in my vlog.
Yeah. You need to start just sending for content creators. Like, try to get yourself on Misfits Boxing, bro.
Who will I send for?
Who could JP issuing challenges? Who could Hugh send for? That'd you need to like make steady pace step ups, innit? But like, you can't just go for the big dogs because you ain't gonna get them. Let's have fan cam fights. Saeed, there you go. Send for Saeed.
Nah, Saeed's my brother, man. Saeed's my brother.
That'd be funny, that. Send for Goldbridge. Nah, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'll have Goldbridge, man.
Yeah, you'd take
I'll slap him around, man.
Yeah, you'd take Brent.
Brent.
JSGC. Nah, he's broke his leg. He's out.
Yeah, he ain't getting in no ring. Go, Bridgeman, if you want it. Reply.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yes, someone clip that. Send it him. Right.
Angry Ginge. Angry Ginge. Yeah.
I've met him. Angry
Yeah.
Ginge.
Angry Ginge, man. I'll slap you up, you pussy.
Someone clip that and tweet him. And then we can get this fight on the road.
You just want the VIP seats for a free bar.
Yeah, of course I do. Why do you think I'm in this? I'm in here. You'll be like, where's my boy cheering me on? I won't be there. I'll be in the bar.
He's already at the afters, mate.
I'm at the afters. Yeah, that's a shout. That's a shout. Nah, but I'd be your ring man, innit?
You be the ring girl, yeah.
Not from wingman to ring girl. Right.
Anyway, enough of that.
Yeah. Score prediction, bro.
I said 1-0 City on the Big Six. I'm going to stick with that. I think it's going to be tight, man. I think it's going to be tight. Haaland will be the difference. He'll score.
I think it's going to be 2-1. I think we'll score first. West Ham will score inevitably. And then the boy Jeremy Doku will get his first goal for Manchester City.
That'd be sick.
That'd be scenes. Sick. And it'll be grim because of all this added time. It'll be 2-1. And it'll be a sweaty last 10 minutes. But Calvin Phillips is going to come on and save the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hold it down.
No, Dash, I won't be at the Shettyhead tomorrow. I'll be in the Shettyhead on Tuesday.
Yeah, Shettyhead on Tuesday for a full week, pretty much, isn't it? From Tuesday to Saturday. So lots of content getting sorted out there. Professional pasta with a 10. Yes, professional pasta, mate. Here we go. It's today's prayers go out to our injured players. We are gathered here today to pray that our injured players recover quickly and that Pep returns to us soon. Thank you and amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Yes, professional pasta. Big up, man. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope the other gang is good. Professional idiot, professional police, all them lot. Hope all them lot are good. It's good to see you, bro. Yeah, we need hot ones, Dash. Hot ones is on the way, and also look at all the other people in the chat saying amen as well to professional pasta. You'll love to see it. Yes, right. Anything else you want to say, bro? No. Nope, absolutely nothing. The time for talking is done. I say that every time now. I'll be back tomorrow with a watch along. It's already scheduled and that. Go check that out. Please like the stream. Not this one, the watch along one. You can like this one as well. Straight from this. Also, we have a opposition preview straight after this one. So you've had our preview, you've had our thoughts, but go check out the opposition preview after this with West Ham Lawless from West Ham Fan TV.
Not really, no.
I generally don't know what's going on, but it's now saying reconnection successful. But we're going now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that's something to fix before tomorrow. Anyway, big up to everyone who's still here. Bro's using microwave, yeah. Right, we'll see you tomorrow. See you in a bit.